I had the most amazing experience during breath work. I wasn't really sure where to start because I don't know how many people watching this video are familiar with the absolutely trippy experience that breath work can be when you're able to stimulate your pineal gland. I don't know what hormones are released, but something's released that is like the craziest drug. I call it taking hits off the pineal gland because it hits and it's like the nervous system reaction. What it reminds me of, interestingly, is the nervous system reaction of taking a tequila shot. You know how, like, if you've taken a tequila shot before, I haven't taken a tequila shot in like 25 years, for the record, but I remember what it felt like, and I remember the one that made me say, I'm never doing that again for the rest of my life. But you know that feeling when you take a tequila shot or some other kind of shot of liquor, and you have this nervous system reaction, like this visceral, like shaking kind of thing? That's kind of what it feels like. It can feel like that. That's what I can compare it to. But it is so much more than that. So much more. So today I saw just a flash visual, a presence of my old self leaving my body. This old identity self that I have been trying to identify and let go of. And I've gotten good at the breath work. I know how to do it. I know how to move the cerebral spinal fluid up so that it puts pressure on my pineal gland and makes the pineal gland release all the stuff. It's DMT and melatonin mixed with a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. It's all kinds of stuff that's released. So I kind of knocked myself out for a second. That's part of the deal a lot of the time. And I knocked myself out. For me, it's like maybe half a second. And then there's always this feeling, like just feeling a little confused when I come back to, like, okay, wait a second, what's going on? And the more I do it, the more comfortable it is. Even though I feel confused, I don't feel scared like I used to. And once again, it's like the fear just lasts for just a second. Knock yourself out for a second, you feel fear for a second, and then something happens. So today, I kind of came to, I was a little confused. I kind of shook it off. And then I saw myself pull away from me, facing me, look straight into my eyes. And I was like, oh my God, I've been you this whole time. I thought that I was you this whole time. It was like this just crazy realization where I realized that person that I'm looking at is the person that I've been pretending to be, but this is me. This is me right here. And I'm quite a bit different than that. This right here is the real me. At least it feels so much more like the real me than it ever has. But that version of me who left, she was younger. She was so pretty, so sweet. But she really, really, really wanted to stay small. She wanted to stay small and quiet and safe. I saw her walk away with my husband, who passed away 5 years ago. That's where she wanted to be. She wanted to be with him where we were 5 years ago. She wanted to be in that safe marriage of 23 years and just to know what to expect. And since I've been trying to break out of that, she has been scared to death. And I released her today. I let her go so I can just do what I want to do without totally freaking her out and making her have nervous breakdowns. I felt just a tiny bit sad, but you know, it's just, it is the only thing, is the only possible solution that in order for me to live as my highest self, be the best person I can possibly be, I have to shed those old identities. I have to let go of who I used to be, openly, willingly, with love, not with judgment or hatred or casting out. There's nothing wrong with her. That's just not, it's not who I am anymore. So, breath work, the way that Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches it, it is a really, really powerful tool. It's an incredibly powerful tool. I guess all kinds of breath work is really, really powerful. There are a lot of different practitioners, a lot of different ways of approaching it, but the way Joe Dispenza teaches it, it's quick, super quick, incredibly effective. And really, when you get used to it, it feels amazing. It really feels amazing. And that is one of many, many experiences I've had that have just been so mind blowing. I remember being born. I remember being born the first time I really took a hit off the pineal gland. Whoo! I remembered being born. And then I also remembered in the very next breath my first daughter being born and looking into her eyes. So there's something magical in that. There's something magical in those things that are being released by the pineal gland. They're there for a reason. They're no joke.